professor of anatomy. The professor had a remarkable collection of old bones. His laboratory was collecting bones, which was illegal in those days, forbidden, but the professor still collected them, all those people. The porter was 7 feet tall, which was an exceptional height in those days. I mean, in 17th century, people were not as tall as we are now. 5 feet was the average height. Yes, so the porter was unusually tall, and that's why the professor wished to get the porter skeleton after his death. But of course, if the porter died before the professor, it makes sense. This seemed to be very unlikely that the porter would die before the professor, because the porter was 40 years younger than the professor. The porter was a healthy young man, so he didn't hesitate to sign the contract, took his money from the professor, and where did he go to? What?
The graveyard?
No.
The bridge.
He went directly to the nearest bar. There's a bar in the corner we just passed by. And in the bar, he spent only 4 days. 4 days drinking. Non-stop. After 4 days spent drinking in bar, the porter wasn't so healthy anymore. To be honest, he was a little drunk. A little. Also, he wasn't so wealthy because he spent all his amateur crowns, which he earned from a professor. He spent in a bar. So he was returning home this way. He lived in that building on the last floor. Yes, on the last floor where he lived. So he was walking away, and suddenly he tripped over a broken cobblestone. Fell forward on the pavement. He probably fell very misfortunously, but he hit his forehead and fractured his skull. He made it at the corner, searching for help, but he caught and he died. I did it. No blood this time. So the professor was very happy. Such a magnificent specimen, 7 feet tall skeleton, new pride of his collection. After skinning it, his students polished the skeleton until it shone. In a humorous gesture, the professor placed the skeleton at the entrance on the same spot where the porter used to stand, giving porters all the golden staff into hands of the skeleton. And by day, the skeleton remained standing in its position at the door. But by night, it woke up in the darkness, begging passers-by for money. You know why he needs money?
To go get drunk.
Oh no. He was fed up with that. He needed money to buy back his remains, which he told the professor to be buried. But he couldn't be buried unless he owned his body. That's why he was begging. So the skeleton has already been removed from the entrance, but the porter's ghost can sometimes still be seen at night in the street begging. Unfortunately, he still hasn't collected enough money. As I said, in 17th century, he sold his body to a professor for 100 crowns. But to buy back now, he needs much more. There's an inflation. Okay. If you need him, maybe you can contribute him some coins. Euro or dollar or Canadian. If he doesn't have cash, you also such credit card.
Ghosties! Ghosties! Oh my God. Shut up. You're such a child. You should get me. Alright, let's see a walking skeleton begging for change.
I don't want to.
Oh God, Maddy! Maddy, really? I don't even know what to say to that.